Addiction is most commonly associated with aspects such as drugs, nicotine, gambling and alcohol, but it has also become a commonly used term to describe a broad range of online behaviours such as online gaming addiction, otherwise known as internet gaming disorder, online gambling addiction, social media addiction, mobile phone addiction, or even just internet addiction in general, which then spans into other areas such as screen time. It could be argued that online exacerbates an existing addiction or leads to addictive behaviour such as gambling, but currently the science is contradictory. More often than not, the term addiction is used in the colloquial sense, particularly by concerned parents. Online addiction is an area with many different arguments and very little agreement amongst scientists. For example, does online, for example social media and smartphones, cause addiction, or is addiction correlated to online? The causation-correlation argument is an important one, with the exception of internet gaming disorder, which has been criticised by some scientists due to a lack of robust evidence. There are no recognised online disorders. In the words of leading UK psychologist Dr. Amy Orben, there is very little evidence and even less high quality, robust and transparent evidence. However, there is widespread concern in relation to the use of social engineering tactics by tech companies such as nudge techniques and persuasive design to keep users within apps and games for the purpose of making money. A number of countries such as Belgium have banned the use of loot boxes in games, which are thought to promote gambling-like behaviours, particularly with children. These loot boxes are essentially based on chance. When you purchase a loot box, you have no idea what is or isn't going to be in it. In the UK, the Culture Secretary has launched a review to bring the Gambling Act 2005 up to date to ensure the Act is fit for the digital age, which includes loot boxes and many other areas. Regardless of age, your identity is one of your most important assets. Put simply, your name, address and date of birth provide enough information to create another you. These details can be used to open bank accounts, loan applications, mobile phone contracts, order goods and so much more. Identity theft is when your personal or private details are stolen. Identity fraud is when those stolen details are used for fraudulent purposes. Criminals are increasingly using technology in more complex ways, often using social engineering tricks such as fear or urgency in order to lure people into revealing personal and private information, for example, phishing scams. But whilst many people are aware of the basic safeguards to protect their identity, such as storing documents safely, shredding or destroying old documents, etc., this information can be relatively easy to find online. For example, you may not publish your birthday celebration on Facebook or Instagram, but a friend may wish you a happy 40th birthday within a public account, meaning your date of birth is now public. Or perhaps that image taken in the restaurant having a lovely meal with a credit card sitting on the table ready to pay the bill. These are innocent, everyday examples, yet the consequences can be significant. Using very simple search techniques, in many cases criminals can find personal and private information with relative ease. Equally, company data breaches can be a key enabler of fraud, something which individuals have little control over. Research tells us that fraud is the most commonly experienced crime in the UK. The crime survey for England and Wales estimated that there were 3,863,000 fraud offences in the year ending June 2019, but the number reported and collated by the National Fraud Intelligence Bureau was 740,845. According to CIFAS, the UK's fraud prevention service, identity theft accounts for the majority of fraud cases, with the most common method being via email or text, known as phishing and smishing, where criminals are pretending to be a bank or service provider.